Okay. All right, I think this is part 4 or 5. I think it's part 5. Okay, I think this is the final installment. I swear to God, you guys, it's the final installment. And I'm really proud of myself because I did give a good cohesive breakdown of what I wanted to share on live. So thanks for building with us, and thanks for watching all of the series. All right, last installment. Is Jaguar Wright crazy or not? She's not. She's just dealing with a spiritual attack. A spiritual attack. That's what I would call it. Now, the next video is the last video I wanted to show you guys. And the last video is when Jaguar got arrested. Oh, keep in mind, I think this is another reason why Jaguar is being attacked. So we spoke about 2 possible people who don't like Jaguar. Now let's look into the 3rd reason why. Check it out.
Ahsea could finally get her justice in 2023.
Evidence confirms Ahsea's deep re-up was planned.
It looks like Ahsea could finally get her justice in 2023.
When Ahsea died for a wrongful death, he got paid $90 million for her death. Am I supposed to say it on TV?
Dame Dash and other people who are close to Ahsea are starting to speak out on all the shady things about Ahsea's death, and fans want to see this case reopened in 2023.
But what I was really more tight about was that I had heard that Lenny Kravitz had offered her a jet, and then Hyper took the jet. So that's what really pissed me off about the situation when I heard about that. So you can ask Hype about that.
That's what I said. Have you ever talked to Hype about it?
Yeah.
And how did that conversation go?
Ask me.
But was Ahsea's death really...
I think he laid hands on him, to be honest with you. When he said ask him, I saw a fist. You guys know I get information from people sometimes. I saw a fist fly, and it was a hard fist. That nigga touched him. I can't prove it, but that nigga touched him. That nigga touched him.
Is there enough evidence to reopen Ahsea's case? Let's investigate it.
A trail of tears for Ahsea.
We don't have to watch that. We all know Ahsea got dicked, but the beautiful thing about Ahsea is she knew who she was. People were tapping into Ahsea since before Damon Dash, R. Kelly did. Trust and believe. And it was her family. But what I loved about Ahsea, she was okay with her position. She's like me. She's okay with her position. Like, nobody will get your life. Nobody will understand it. Nobody will see your pains. Nobody will feel the pains that you felt in your life. You can only take your pains and make them great. And that's what I don't think Ahsea was a good singer, but I do think she was a beautiful soul. And how she carried herself and how she spoke about the adults around her just showed me that she knew what the situation was. Yes, I'm a sex symbol. Yes, I'm only a child. But yes, that makes money. Why do you think she made R. Kelly marry her after they were TikTok? This is only for entertainment purposes only. This is my perspective and nobody else's perspective. I cannot prove none of this shit because I get this information from the ethers. I'm just saying. But why do you think she got married with R. Kelly on the hush? Because she was a good girl. She was raised on, yeah, you love me, you say you love me, then you're going to do me right and marry me, whether it's a hidden marriage or not. And she made R. Kelly do that, even though R. Kelly was open to that and stuff. But still, Dame Dash was very jealous because Dame was in love with her. Anyway, that's not the point. Let's focus on Jaguar. Let me get out of people's timeline. I'm sorry. I do it by accident sometimes, just going. That's why I don't watch news, you guys. As a healer, I don't watch news. I don't have TV. I don't have cable. I barely listen to the radio. Like, I'm a high-level adept, so I stay out of the matrix. And I've been happy enough to have spiritual husbands who have made it perfectly okay for me never to go into a job again and live off an allowance. And that's what I do. And I'm okay with that Some people would have a problem with that, but I'm okay with that. I promise you guys, I know I was supposed to get into the in-depth video, occult video on spiritual husband or spiritual wives. I'm going to do that on my next page at Voda Zazazo. Voda Zazazo. So please don't forget to friend our backup page on some more real shit. I'm not going to show the whole Ahsea thing. We all know Ahsea has gone through it, and something had happened with her situation, dealing with the people around her. Because it's my true intent knowing that she knew what she was. She knew what her business entailed, and she was okay with it. There is just some beautiful goddesses who just take the ugly sides of their life and make gold nuggets out of them. Thank you for the diamonds. I appreciate you. It is your support that keeps ZEMYAZA Healing Core going. Thank you so much. And Ahsea wasn't a good singer. I'm gonna be honest. Ahsea wasn't a good singer. People were in love with her soul. You could feel her soul through her music. Her and her little whisper singing. I call it whisper singing. Jennifer Lopez does it too. Whisper singing, which is cool. Make money. Yo, I'm a whisper singer too. I would make money off of whisper singing, but I like to yell. I like to roar. I like to shout. As the renegade I am. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking life. So with that being said, Ahsea knew what the situation was and she was okay with it. She knew older niggas liked her. She knew older men who shouldn't like her liked her. And she knew that she made money off of dancing, utilizing her black kundalini power. And she was okay with it. And that's what I love about Ahsea. And I think that's what people are enamored with about Ahsea, is that she's just a pure soul. She takes her dark and her light and she makes gold with it. She makes the end of the rainbow her gold. And that's what a true sacred divine does in all situations of when love comes, when love's lost, when love dies, and when love hurts. On some real shit. Hey, Janice Thorpe, thanks for coming in. Hey, CX girl, thanks for coming in. Yeah, today I woke up this morning and I had to do a live video. I'm a cosmic weirdo for real, so we're not for everybody. But I had to do a video for Jaguar, Wright. She's another empress that's going through a lot of things and that's being attacked on so many levels. And I needed to send some good Ahsea to her. So this video is not about me making money because I am a tarot card reader and energy worker. I have tarot card reads from $11.99 to $77.99. But today is about Jaguar, and I just wanted to send some love out there and put awareness out there that we as a collective are going through spiritual attacks through our family members, through our friends, through our neighbors, through our co-workers, and also through the energies that are supposed to protect us. So that's what we're talking about today. This is the final installment. I swear, you guys, the final installment. We are on Soular, and why was Soular taking so long to leave after Jaguar knew it was time to go? In the last video, I showed you the video of Jaguar taking the ashes of her son and rubbing it on her face as a ritual and protecting herself from the attacks she felt she was getting from her handler husband. Okay? But she also had another quantification in this circumstance, which was Soular. Soular was a new spiritual connection she started dealing with, and the husband didn't so-called like Soular. And at the same time, Soular is